Hey, Real Life Church, Taylor here. And as you can see, I'm out at our back patio. To my left, we've got our building. To the right, we've got the storehouse distributing even right now. And we love our building, love all of the things that are going on. And today, for the next couple moments, I want to take you around some different spaces and show you some of the things that we're thrilled about as we look at the future and as we step into what we believe that God is calling us to do and who He's calling us to be. So why don't you come with me? So here we are right outside of our cafe, which I'm going to tell you about in a moment. But imagine behind me a used space on Sunday mornings with fire tables and seating, an amazing space for your kids to run around, a great place for young families to do life and community. So here we are in our lobby, probably yours and my favorite space, because we get to do life together out here on Sunday mornings, Wednesday nights, Thursdays, Fridays, really throughout the week. We've got kids running around, eating donuts. That's my son's favorite. We've got coffee, we've got all sorts of life happening, but with life happening in a church, there's wear and tear. And we love that we have a building that's a gift to the community. We're excited to be replacing all of the flooring in our lobby. No more of this carpet. We're gonna be exposing the concrete behind me, getting all new flooring here. That's gonna be beautiful and it's gonna be bright. We're gonna be replacing our lighting as well, and it's gonna add to the atmosphere here. Brand new paint throughout, but even more excited is if you look to my right here, we've got our windows back here. We're going to be putting in almost like a garage door, accordion door that exposes the entire outside, where on Easter this year perhaps, or even in the summer months, so we'll be able to walk in and out and have a massive lobby extension, doing life together in and outside, enjoying the beauty here. Behind me, we have our cafe, which we have the greatest coffee in the area, but we want it to be even better. And we're thankful for the carts that we have that were made in 1998, but we're going to be building a brand new cafe, coffee shop in our cafe, so that that space will no longer be a closed door on Sundays, putting sliding glass doors and opening those throughout Sundays. So it's really gonna feel like we have a much larger lobby. We'll gain all of the space here. And in there you can get coffee with a friend, even at moments throughout the week, with the future possibility of a coffee shop that we could run right out here in our church and continue as a building being a gift to the community. So I'm right here downstairs in our basement. Many of you have never been down here. And so you probably don't know that throughout the week, we've got kids running around here in our before and after school program. This is a well-used space. But what you probably also didn't know is that in the early 1970s, revival was breaking out right here in our church. And not only was upstairs packed out, but in the early 70s, they were live streaming with cameras right here to this basement, full of hundreds of people crying out for a move of the Holy Spirit. We believe that we're standing in and living in the prayers that people were praying all of those years ago, not knowing that we would be standing here today. And I'm just wondering what other prayers they were praying when they were imagining the next generation. We're so thrilled and honored to be able to host what we have here downstairs in our basement with so many kids being able to be taken care of, hearing about the love of Jesus in an excellent program. But it's time for us to continue to upgrade that, not just for the days that we're in, but for the days that are coming. We'll be replacing all of the floors with warm carpet here where kids can run around, but exposed concrete here that's already here so that the kids can spill and be able to have their lunches and not worry about staining. But also behind me, there are 2 classrooms that we're going to renovate so that we have more space for meetings and for life groups. You know that our space is maxed out. We've got 2 incredible spaces that we're gonna turn into beautiful rooms that you'll actually want to hang out in and host a group, host a class, be able to have a conference room setting, not only just for us, but as a gift to our community. And we're so thankful that you've helped us to do that thus far. So we're finally here in the sanctuary, the most important room in the building. And it's not because of anything special about this building, but it's because of the legacy of this space. Behind the screen that you see every Sunday morning where we put the words up is our baptismal. And that baptismal, we're excited to take it out. But that signifies thousands of people over the years giving their lives publicly to Jesus. That's a pretty remarkable thing. We know that in the 70s and in the 80s, God was pouring out His Spirit, and that's really what it's about. Sunday mornings, Wednesday nights, and anything else, it's because we get to house the presence of God. And we just believe here at Real Life Church
that when people encounter the presence of God, they leave different. And that's why we have this building, and that's why we're called to steward it well. We believe in creating a space and building on the foundation that we already have to continue the legacy for decades to come. And that's why I'm in here even right now, why I took you through this tour of this building, is because I want you to be a part, we want you to be a part of that legacy. Right in this space, over the next couple of weeks, you're gonna notice some changes because we're already beginning the process. We'll be getting all new floors in this room, new floors that are not warm and dark, but bright. We'll be painting the entire auditorium so that it's uplifting. And when you come in, it's beautiful and inspiring. Getting brand new chairs. You may not know this, but we have two kinds of chairs. Some chairs from over a decade ago and some chairs from a couple decades ago. But we're excited to upgrade those. But all that to say, this is not about any one thing that we're doing in this room or in the cafe or downstairs or behind me. It is about the legacy that God has been building in the house of God. Jesus said in Matthew, I'm gonna build my church and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. And we just believe that Jesus is building his church. We're not doing it. We just get to be a part of what he's already building. My prayer, our prayer for us today is that we would all be a part of this. One of the things that you can know is that when you give, it's not only going to here, but it's going to go through here. And we're fulfilling right now and living in what Pastor Steve 25 years ago believed and what's been prophesied over our church multiple times is that our church would be for names that we've never heard, faces that we've never seen, and that our building, our physical property here and all that we own would be a gift to our community. That's what we exist to do, is be and embody and give out everything that we have as a gift to those in our community. And I just believe that the best days for Real Life Church are not behind us, but they're right ahead. And we want you to be a part of it. Will you join me today?